Okay, so we are at the old Linton Cemetery in Greene County, Indiana, which is probably includes the oldest burials in the community. Some date as far back as the early 1800s. The cemetery has obviously been mowed, but a lot of the stones are just kind of buried around weeds. Like here is Henry Cook, Company D, the 53rd Ohio Infantry, Civil War veteran. No death dates, but we see that he died in, I believe it was 1897. You can see part of, I don't know if this is one of the older sections of the cemetery, but just here in the weeds, which we kind of pulled off. What was the name on this? It's a baby. Lorenzo. Can't make out maybe Thomas.
A little over a year old. Yeah,
it's easier to actually see on the camera. March 2nd, 1897, died June 15th, 1898. It's just kind of sad. You know, you've got a Civil War veteran, and it is way off to the side. It's just kind of sticking up. So, you know, you just never know what's back here behind. And then there's a cornfield farther back. But some of these are just super old. Clifford, son of, this is a baby as well. Hammond, it looks like, 1893. We'll just kind of move. Obviously there are a lot of, probably several back here. Here's a big one, Watson.
That's a pretty gravestone.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to make out any of the...
Looks like a log up here. That's
yeah, you can see, I mean, here's an 18, it looks like infant, another one. This is maybe 1895. It looks like we're in the area where there's a lot of little ones buried. Norman G. something. It's just hard to see. And this one here is just so wore away that you can't see anything. Laura M., wife of S. Veach, born 1864, died 1897. It looks like Melissa, Mallissa, wife of T. Morgan, died 1897. So these are some newer.
Got a Spanish-American war vet. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Morgan, Ida and John Ben Morgan, died in 1949, Spanish-American war vet. So we've got a Civil War veteran and a Spanish-American war veteran here. And here's the front of the other Morgan. I don't know if that's Ida and John Ben. Maybe these are the parents to these two over here. Something between them, but it's grown over. Okay, so here is, look at this one, guys. It's a bird kind of on a branch, which is kind of interesting, but again, I don't know, maybe 1892. Might be 1892. This one here is pretty amazing.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
John Margaret Bain.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Born 1841, 1842, died 1905 and 1890 at rest. And Bain is the name. Here's another one. Jenny Shields, wife of William P. Brown, born 1873, died 1897. It was another one. Let's see. I can't make out the name. Company maybe G, 11th Indiana Infantry. We may have to do a little research on that.
There's also one for the 1840s over here.
Let's see. So here is a short one, but I can't even tell. Here's the readable side, but it's so, it's not, you can't tell what is there. And then, this place, and you got this area sort of Price family. It's sort of blocked off. It's got like a wall. And I'm guessing, yeah, this is all one family over here. 18, it's just hard to see. 1892. This is a very old one as well. But you can see this whole area here is this Price family. This stone here has been knocked over. Or, now these are super old. Come and look at these. This one here, I don't really know where it belonged originally, but you're looking at September 1850 something here. But they've got knocked over and just placed here. But unfortunately, you can't see.
That's a beautiful one.
Yeah. Looks like 1917, 1897, maybe in 1917. Oh, sorry. Oh man, that is, and it's got the same, look, there's the bird up on top. Humphreys. Let's take a look at that. Difficult to see Humphreys. Wow, this is a obviously Sophia and Wilson Humphreys. That was an expensive grave. And of course, and there's some more Humphreys here.
I see William was trying to talk about it being the park.
Yeah, the local park here in Linton is called Humphreys Park. 1890 something. Obviously, these are all connected. Maybe the same, you know, maybe brothers and their spouses. There's some Hales, Elizabeth Hale, 1894. Martha, the wife of James Butler, died 1892. Here's another, looks like Butler, but again, it's just so hard to read. Hey, we got Jesse James here, guys. Died 1893. Tucker, Ollie Tucker, born 1864, died 1945. Joseph Tucker. Here's some very old ones. It's like Bluford Brantley. Actually, those are a little more modern, 1920s. Yeah, there are some burials out here that are like within the last few years, but man, it's just a real shame that you can't read most of these, because there are some burials out here that are early 1800s, but you know, they're just, most of them are just falling apart. Thomas A., son of something, died 1894. Here's a big obelisk that is just fallen over. Look, look at this, just in like 3 or 4 pieces.